This conference will now be recorded.
So today we will discuss the rest part of log archive actually, or we can say archivable log file. So there is an important parameter log archive dest underscore n parameter. So what are the attributes we can use in this parameter? Anyone, please? Any idea about that? The first thing is that a log archive dest underscore n parameter where n is an integer between 1 to 31. So we can set 1 to 31 uh, destination for these parameters. Okay, so we will talk about some parameters which actually uh, for this session. Okay, so guys, please let me know. So first thing, there is important attribute is there are many actually. So there is important attribute is alternate attribute. Okay, which we discussed a little bit in last session. So this attribute specify an alternate archival destination to be used when the original destination fail. Okay, so that is the concept of this parameter. Okay, so any other information you guys can pass on if you know. Uh, Please speak actually. From release 12.201, you can expand the number of alternate archive destination and functionality by using the group and priority attributes in place of the alternate attribute for remote log archive destination. And this new method cannot be used in conjunction with the alternate attribute actually. Okay, so the alternate attribute is reserved for configuring alternate local archival destination. Okay, and for backward compatibility using alternate for remote archive destination by using the alternate attribute to configure remote actually. So valid value for this parameter is from 1 to 10. Okay, and if no alternate destination is specified, then redo transport services do not automatically change to another destination. Okay, and alternate and status column of the v archive destination you can view, although it is not mandatory that there is another attribute which is max underscore failure to be used with alternate. A non-zero max underscore failure value is required for alternate to become active. Okay, so using alternate with the default value of max underscore failure, that is 0, does not result any change in behavior. Okay, so how you can specify this destination actually, or this parameter? So let me make a note for that actually. So if we check over here, show parameter log underscore archive underscore dest. So see that actually in last session I did that. So this is the location which we set actually. So let me copy this. alter system set. So if we use this command and see that alter system log archive dest1 location is this, mandatory is the first location, max failure equals to 1, alternate destination I have mentioned log underscore archive underscore dest2. Okay, and after that we can enable or we can alternate a second also. So like this way we can set. So if we check show parameter log underscore archive underscore dest1, so dest1 is showing this value and destination 2 is not showing anything. So what I will do, I will make it as an alternate. So alter system set log archive dest2 is alternate. Okay, so what I will do, I will use this command and now check again show parameter log archive dest underscore 2. Sorry. So just don't do that actually. Startup force. Now check. So see that state become alternate. Okay, and destination one is this. So this is the way you can set actually these two parameter. And also if suppose your destination one is not enabled or it is disabled, so you have to enable the destination one. Okay, so how you can do that? By this way you can enable. Okay, so this is the one attribute actually. So after that there is attribute is mandatory. So mandatory attribute specifies that filled online log file must be successfully archived to the destination before they can be reused. So log underscore the archive underscore dest underscore 11 through 31 parameter do not support the mandatory attribute. If mandatory is not specified, then by default the destination is considered to be optional. Okay, and there is another parameter that is archive and log archive min succeed dest. So what is that parameter, guys? Anyone? Guys, you know about this parameter? This is log archive underscore min underscore succeed underscore dest. where n is an integer. So uh, this parameter has a value from 1 to 10. So it specifies that number of the destination that must archive successfully before online edulog files can be overwritten. So all mandatory destination and optional local destination contribute to satisfying this parameter. Okay, clear? So if you set this parameter as a 2, so minimum 2 location, at least 2 location must be satisfied for this. So alter system set. Okay, let me show you. So see that this parameter cannot be modified because the specified value is enabled. Okay, so fewer destination available than specified by log archive means succeeds that because I have decided only one location actually, so that's why this error is coming. Okay, otherwise if you specify four or three destination means greater than one, if you specify, then you can set this value to 1. Okay, so let me show you for 0. So see that what error is coming, it should be 1 to 31. Clear guys? At least one local destination is operationally treated as mandatory because the minimum value for this parameter is 1. Okay, and the log archive minimum succeed des parameter value cannot be greater than the number of mandatory destination plus the number of optional location. Uh, and v dollar archive dest is the view. So let me show you describe v dollar archive dest. So there is a column in that binding. So that column basically where it is, yeah, this one. So if we say select destination name comma status comma binding, okay, comma alternate from v dollar archive destination. Okay, so see that uh, inactive optional is coming, right? So let me show you location one. So see that it is showing like that. So this is the way you can query of this settings. Okay, and the next thing we had max underscore failure attribute, which actually the number of controls the consecutive number of times at a log switch that redo transport services attempt to re-establish communication and transmit redo data to a failed destination before the primary data gives up on the destination. And this max underscore failure attribute is handled differently in release 12.1 and release 12.2. So it is important to understand the difference. Okay, so in release 12.1 the max failure attribute is optional, and by default there are an unlimited number of archival attempt to be failed destination. when you specify max underscore failure attribute, you must also set the reopen attribute. Okay, and there is a column which is failure underscore count column of the v dollar archive dest, which actually you can see, and reopen underscore seconds column identify the reopen attribute. Okay, and in release 12.2, for redo destination that use the new and group attributes, if the error count reach the value specified for the max underscore failure attribute, then the destination enters the error state where it remains until it is found to be accessible. Okay, so it will check periodically depending on the value specified for the reopen attribute. Okay, so but for default destination in log archive groups, those redo destination that do not use the new group and priority group, the behavior of max failure is same as which was in 12.1. Okay, so there are so many things actually. So how you can specify this? Let me show you. See that what I say, reopen equals to 5 and max underscore failure equals to 3. Okay, so how reopen will work? So reopen basically specify the minimum number of seconds before redo transport services try to reopen a failed destination. So the value is greater than equal to 0 and the default value is 300 second. So this reopen attribute is optional. So reopen applies to all errors, not just congestion failure. So you can do like that. Okay, and there is another attribute sync and async attribute. Sync means synchronous, async means asynchronous. So log archive dest 11 to 31 parameter, it will not support the sync attribute. On primary database destination 1 to 2 default to async. On physical standby, snapshot standby, and far sync instances destination 1 to 10 default to ARH transport mode. Okay, and destination 11 to 31 always default to async. Okay, so how you will set actually, you need to specify the sync keyword with the log archive dest parameter, and also you have to mention the parameter actually. So let me try to do this, whether it work or not. See that what it is saying, parameter log archive dest contains repeated or conflicting attributes actually. So that's why it is not going to do that. So let me try like this. See, so if you are doing this, so it will give an error. So it's you to check what other things we had done. So we can set another destination and we can use for that. So let me show you destination 3 equals to, okay, and then you can also use for sync attribute, but that is for remote purpose actually. Okay, clear? Because I am giving the same location, so that's why it is giving an error. Let me change the path because we cannot set two values to the same destination. So now it is done. Okay, so this is the way you can do that, guys. Clear? So sync attribute, reopen attribute, max failure attribute, and alternate attribute, and there is a delay attribute. What is the use of delay, guys? Anyone? Guys, what is delay attribute? Whatever attributes I am talking, have you done? Anyone? Log will ship at specified delay timings. Okay. What else? See, delay attribute specifies a minimum time lag between when redo data from the primary side is archived on a standby side and when the archive redo log is applied to the standby database or any standbys cascade from it. Okay, so by default there is no delay. So delay attribute indicates that archive redo log file at the standby destination are not available for recovery until the specified time interval has expired. And basically we are protecting to standby database from corrected or erroneous primary data, so we can use this. And this delay attribute does not affect the transmittal of redo data to a standby destination. If you have real time apply enabled, then any delay that you set is ignored. Okay, so that is important point. And delay value we can set with the destination of any. So how you can do that? So just a second. So if we set locally, so it will work or it will give an error, guys. See, it is conflicting. Okay, changing the path. So three destination is repeated. So I will use for destination 4, okay, or destination 5. I want to show you the error. That's why I'm doing R&D. So this parameter is basically for location actually. So delay is basically for the standby database, and we use service keyword for that. And in service keyword, we specify the service name of the destination. Okay, so that's why it is not working. So let me show you. For that we need to create service and blah blah. So I'm not going right now for this, just only show you if without service it works or not. So yeah, because it's invalid. Okay, so this is the way we can set if you had net service name and all. So this is alternate we did delay and group. Yeah, group also. So the group attribute is basically to specify membership in a specific collection of log archive destination, and group value is from 1 to 8. The default group is 0. Okay, so you can assign log archive destination 1 service equals to fs1 group 1, fs2 group 1, fs3 group 2, fs4 group 2, like that actually you specify. So I am pasting here. Okay, so this is the way to group. And location and service, basically each destination must specify either the location or service attribute. From which destination to which destination we can use a location or service, or from which destination to which destination we can use only service attribute, guys. Anyone? Only one or two person is replying, guys. Please tell me. This is the last time I'm giving any free session because I had very bad experience. Always when I do free session, I had bad experience. People didn't join regularly. People didn't take it seriously. Okay, because no money involved in that. So that is the truth. I'm sorry to say this. See, from destination 1 to 10, you can either specify a location attribute or service attribute, but from 11 to 31, you can only specify service attribute. Okay, so that is my question's answer. Okay, so this is, and yeah, I already told that. When you specify a service attribute, so with a valid net service name should be present where redo data should be sent. So basically, this service attribute is for standby database configuration. Okay, and you can check the current setting for location and service attribute by querying $archive dest, and there is target column actually, which actually tell that your destination is local or remote, and destination column identify the value where specified for the destination. Okay. So these was some points related to log archive underscore destination. I hope you guys get it. And if you know anything, please let me know. If you want to ask anything, please let me know. So mandatory and optional is clear, guys. So now reopen is also I told. Okay. Then we had log archive trace file actually. So if you check show parameter log archive trace, so this is 0. So what actually it will do, guys? Log underscore archive underscore trace. This will enable and control the generation of comprehensive trace information for log archiving and redo transport activity. Okay, guys, and default value is 0. And what is other value, guys? Anyone had done this before? The range of value is 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096, 8192, 16384, 32768. Okay, so every range of values has different. Okay, so can we modifiable at PDB level, guys? No, it will not modifiable at PDB level. So it can be modifiable at CDB level. Guys, please remember that. If you are in new architecture, if you are in old architecture, then no worries. So one is high level trackings, and second is tracks data guard interfaces. Fourth level is tracks common redo transport services. Eighth level is track database protection mode. 16 will tracks disk and network IO request. 32 tracks redo transport destination. 64 tracks redo transport archive destination, and 128 tracks redo transport file engine fetch archive log, and 256 tracks physical logical and availability machine client of RFS process, and 512 tracks redo transport of LGWR sync and async processes. 1024 tracks redo transport RFS process. 2048 tracks redo transport gap resolution. 4096 track real time apply. 8192 tracks recovery processes. 16384 tracks redo transport buffer management, and 32768 tracks log miner dictionary. Okay, and you can combine tracing level by adding together the value of desired tracing level. So you can set a setting of 3 will generate level 1 and 2 output. Okay, so like that you can do that, and by alter system command you can enable the log archive tracing. Okay, so if I say this, so show parameter trace, so it is one level 1 and level 2 setting, not 12 actually, so don't get confused. Got it, guys? Now views. So we had v dollar database views. Describe v dollar database. We can check the information from over here. Then v dollar archived underscore log. describe v dollar archived underscore log. This is the another view which actually display historical archived log information from the control file. If you use a recovery catalog, then rc underscore archived underscore log view contains same information. Okay, so describe rc underscore archived underscore log. Okay, it is not exist because my recovery catalog is not configured actually. And then v dollar archive underscore dest, v dollar archive underscore dest. So this view will tell about the current instance, all archive destination and the current value and mode and status of these destination. Then there is a view v dollar archive underscore processes. Okay, describe v dollar archive underscore processes. So this view basically related to process. So various archive process state you can get the information. And v dollar backup underscore redo log. What it will do, guys? What this view will do? This will contains about information about the backup of archive redo log file. If you are using recovery catalog, then rc underscore backup underscore redo log has same information. And we studied describe v dollar log, that is we did in redo log. And there is another view v dollar log underscore history. Okay, so describe v dollar log underscore history. So that view is basically gives the information about the history, such as which logs have been archived and the cn range for each archive redo log. Okay, so these are the views. And also tool command is archive log list. So in that you will get database log mode, which is like archive, automatic archival is enabled, archival destination is this, oldest log sequence is 40, current log sequence is 42, next log sequence to be archived obviously 42 because current is 42, so it should be archived. That's why these two values is showing same, guys. Okay, so this is, can we do manual archiving, guys? Anyone? Please reply. First question, can we do manual archiving? If yes, so can we do in which state? Open stage or mount stage or no mount stage, guys? Not heard. Oh my God. Rashri Mount. Have you attended my morning session, Rashri? Okay, the command is this alter database archive log manual and you will get an error. So see that your database should be in mounted mode. So shut immediate. startup mount, then see, now it work, right? Now check the archive log list. Okay, and now alter database open, alter database open, select log underscore mode from b dollar database. So see that it's showing manual. Clear, guys? Now how to do that? Alter system archive log all. So this is the command when you want to archive. So there are no logs that need archiving, so that's why it is giving an error. Okay, so alter system switch log file. Okay, now check archive log list. So now it's current is 43, next is 42, so it should be archived. So now again execute the command. So now it's work. Got it? So see that now 42 gone and it's showing 43, 43. So every time you have to fire this command because we are in manual mode. Clear, guys? cd u01 app arc. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Actually, arc folder is not there, but we set actually. So that's why it's not coming. Yeah. ARCH LL. Okay. So here it is coming. Okay. So see that manual archiving is done. Clear? Manual archiving? Any doubt? When you use manual archiving mode, you cannot specify any standby database in the archive destination. When automatic archive is enabled, you can use manual archiving for such action as re-archiving an inactive group of field redo long members to another location. Okay, so for that use, actually we do that. Okay, so let me start up horse. Don't use actually on production. Okay, because I'm lazy. Shut down immediate and then start up. I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm using this bad command. So don't use it actually. See that your manual archiving is not gone. Okay, so you have to disable the archive log mode and then enable, then it will automatic archival will come. Okay, clear? So that's it. Archive redo log file from my side, and I hope you get something today's session. I'm stopping the recording.